In this video, I'm going to introduce you to website goals and ways you can use them for your online business. What are website goals? We have to talk about it because some of y'all out here be creating a website, be marketing a website, be promoting and talking about your website, and you ain't even got no goals. What are your goals? So website goals are specific objectives that a website aims to achieve, which guides its design, content, and development. These goals are aligned with the broader objectives of the business or organization that a website represents. Again, a website represents. We ain't talking about representing your clique. We ain't talking about representing your hood. We ain't talking about representing your country or your state or even your planet. We talk about that the website represents. So in the words of DJ Khaled, you smart, you special,
you smart, you loyal.
We got to think smart. We got to think real smart. And when it comes to our goals, we got to think smarter. And there's an acronym when it comes to website goals, more specifically to goals in general. But you want to create SMART goals, goals that are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. The reason why specific comes first in this acronym is because everything else in the acronym SMART is what makes the goal specific. When you add the measurements, whether or not you can attain it, is it relevant to your business or your service or your product you're offering? And is there a time frame with it, right? Is there a deadline? All these other elements are what make your goals specific. So it needs to be specific. If it's not specific, it ain't smart. And DJ Khaled is not gonna like that.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So let's talk about some goal examples here. When it comes to our website goals, let's keep it simple. Let's keep it at a 3rd grade level. Maybe 4th grade, maybe 2nd grade, maybe 5th grade. It depends on your level of intellect when you were in grade school. We're going to keep it at a grade school level. So let's start off with something simple. You want to help people to do something by this time, right? Or maybe you want to generate X amount in sales by a certain time. Or maybe you want to become known for something in a specific industry, right? And you want to do this before the year XYZ. So do you get where I'm going with this? This is the way that you want to start to structure your goals. And you go from there. Take it how you want to take it from there, but start off with something that has a SMART goal framework with it. Now, here are some goal examples specific to industries or fields or sectors, because I know that there's those of us out there that need some specifics, right? Going back to the S of SMART. So here are some examples. You can pause at any time so you can read them. I'm just going to fly through them, but I just want to give you some examples. So for e-commerce, we have increased monthly sales by 10%. Or maybe we want to reduce cart abandonment by 15%. Maybe we want to expand our customer base by 20%. These are, again, examples of SMART goals. And then the rest of these goals talk about the year and what it is that they're going to do. That's what makes this goal really, really good. So then we have blog examples. Maybe we want to boost our average session duration or increase email subscribers by 25%, or achieve a 30% rise in social media shares. For corporate organizations or businesses, they might want to generate X amount of new leads per month, or increase brand awareness by X% within 6 months to a year, or attract X amount of job applications for new positions. For a nonprofit, you may want to increase monthly donations, or recruit 50 new volunteers, or raise event attendance by X% per event. For educational businesses, you may want to increase your course enrollment by a certain amount of percentage, right? For the upcoming semester. Or you might want to grow the alumni engagement rate. Or you may want to get X amount of qualified applicants for new positions. Those were just some examples of some website goals for specific industries or verticals, just to give you some ideas or even some inspiration. You should take ideas from those goals and tailor them to your own specific goals. Now let's get back into it. Now, when it comes to your goals, you just want to write them down. I believe that it's helpful to only have about 2 to 3, maybe 4 website goals at the max. Because if you have any more than that, you can start to stretch yourself too thin, right? So, and you can start to lose focus. So you don't want to lose focus when it comes to your website goals. That's what secondary goals are for. So when you write your website goals down, you can write just the goals down first and then organize them for least importance to the most important, or for most importance to the least importance, however you want to do it. And your most important goals should go in your primary goals area, and your least important goals or your medium important goals should go in your secondary goal area. And don't cheat yourself on this too. Make sure you focused on your primary goals. Put the most important ones here in the primary area. Here are some metrics, some examples of some metrics that I wanted to show you because these are some of the metrics that were being used in those examples, those goal examples before, when we were looking at those for specific industries and verticals. I wanted to write those down here to show you that when you have goals and you add metrics, these are actual things that you can literally measure. You can measure sales. You can measure cart abandonment. You can measure customers and email subscribers. You can measure average session duration, so forth and so on. You can measure these things. So goals are typically either quantitative or qualitative. And the quantitative, the things that are dealing with the numbers, these are the things that you can measure a lot easier, especially with tools. There are tools that will help you measure these different metrics. So you can see whether you are winning or losing, whether you are achieving or underachieving. And here are some examples of some analytical tools that you can use to measure your website goals. I'm sure you heard of Google Analytics, maybe even Google Search Console, but have you heard of Microsoft Clarity? Are you using YouTube for YouTube Analytics? Are you using your hosting metrics and your uptime monitoring system? If you're using WordPress, are you looking at certain plugin analytics? If you're throwing events, are you looking at your event analytics? These are all ways that you can look at your metrics through measuring your goals with these tools. So I would suggest you look into them and try them out. So for you brave souls that want to dive deeper into some of these analytical tools, we do have some videos on Google Analytics, Google Search Console, and Microsoft Clarity on this channel, and I will link them in the description below. So last but not least, we want to make sure that we align our website goals, because sometimes we can create goals and they aren't aligned with our business, even though they're relevant to our business, right? We went through the SMART goal scenario or framework, but we didn't completely align them with our business. So this is a helpful way for you to look at your goals and make sure they're mapped to your business outcomes. So again, just do maybe 2 to 3 goals in general for your website, just 2 to 3 goals, and then make sure that they're mapped to 2 to 3 outcomes for your business or your organization. And that way you know that your goals are aligned with your business. A lot of times people will think that your website goals and your business outcomes are the same thing, and they are not the same thing. Your website goals should help support and drive your business outcomes, but they are not your business outcome. Unless your website is your outcome and all you ever wanted to do was create a website and you didn't care what happened to it. Well, for those of you all who are like that, cool. But for the rest of us, our website is a tool, is a asset, is something we're using to help us get to where we're looking to go. It is not the end of the road. All right, cool. If you've gained any value from this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions or comments, you can always leave them in the comments below. My name is Maestro Stevens with Iconic Templates. Peace.